On.
Right back here on Chris Aiken Presents, and want to thank Stoic Steve for stopping by. You feeling any better, Eric?
I am. Wow. Sorry, man. I had to take 5 on that one.
That's all right. Stoic filled in stoically as always.
Good. He's a good dude.
He is. He's very, very low key. I'm not used to that on this show, that's for sure.
Right.
Well, dude, let's get ready to start wrapping this thing up, man. But before we do, just what are you doing for Christmas this year? I know with your girl kind of hobbled, it kind of limits things, no?
Right. Actually, Aiden, we had him out here for Thanksgiving. I talked about that last week. We're gonna have him back out. He's coming back he's gonna drive out for Christmas, so he gets to see his mom for Christmas. And to a mom, that means the most. She sees her boy on a holiday like that. So he's just in Vegas, so he's gonna drive out. We're gonna do Christmas here. I picked up a ham.
Okay.
A spiral cut ham that Winco had a special on.
Nice.
And those keep for a long time. Susan worries about that stuff. She's like, "Oh, how is it gonna go bad?"
You froze? Did you freeze it?
You don't have to, actually.
Okay.
Like if it's sealed in a vacuum sealed.
Oh yeah, that's right too. Yeah.
Thing that it comes in with the net. It has that weird netting on there, like a fishnet stocking is in it.
Right.
I don't know. But that thing says it's good till like February 15th. So
all right. So you're good.
In the refrigerator as is, so we're most certainly good to just whip this thing out when he comes to town. And I figured that was a good thing to get because you can make sandwiches. You can go fry up some of that ham and make some eggs for breakfast. Yeah. Right. This thing we could eat on that thing for a few days.
Hell yeah.
And then I like to do like my mom. She does the Italian mix of cultures,
right.
Like I like to do an Italian thing as well. So maybe I'll do a chicken parm or something to go with that ham, or lasagna or baked ziti or something like that, maybe to go with it, just to give that little clash.
So basically Christmas for you is a cooking day.
Man, any excuse. I love to eat. It sucks. I wish I didn't have heart disease and I could just woo all the time. But I'm going to cook. And then I do get to see my real mom, actually. She's doing Christmas Eve.
Okay.
So we'll go to Andrea Ferratinos's house for Christmas Eve, and we'll take Aiden with us, and the three of us will hobble over there, and she'll probably do a good Christmas evening dinner.
That's cool. Well, without saying where exactly she lives, does she live far? I mean, is it a few hour drive, or is it an hour drive? How far is your mom from where you are?
12 miles.
Oh, all right. So it ain't far at all. Okay.
No.
That's cool. So it's not one of those things where you might see your mom like once a year. You probably see your mom somewhat often, a couple times a year, 3-4 times.
Not as much as I'd like, But again, my mother and I are so much alike that it's like, God, it drains both of us to be around each other. You know what I mean? Like, we just talk over each other. Right. Shut up, let me talk. So anyways, but no, it's great. I love my mom so much. I'm so much like her. And so I look forward to seeing it. She did come by and saw us. They came by the Beach Mats from West from I think 2 days after my birthday or something, and they brought me a little gift.
Okay.
Amazon gift card or something. And I had made some homemade pizzas I just happened to have made. And she came in. She loved my pizza, actually.
That's cool.
She liked my pizza. So that was cool.
Well, that is cool, man. Well, it sounds like you got good plans. You got much more planned than me. I got the official word yesterday that my kids are going off with their mom for Christmas, and Kelly's doing her thing with her family for Christmas. So
now, is that because you're kind of an Ebenezer Scrooge and they know it, or what?
Well, they do know it. They do know that I want nothing to do with any holiday other than things.
This is totally expected.
Yeah, and when we got divorced, I mean, we actually get along. We get along pretty. Like we were texting last week when I had my burn anniversary day, it was the 29th anniversary of my getting smoked. Okay. And she sent me a nice text, saying, hope you're doing good and glad you're still here and, blah, 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 that type of a thing. Sure. And, so we get along. Bottom line is we get along far better than we ever did when we were married. Now, I guess we were meant to be friends, not married. But, yeah, she's known, ever since she knew me that I'm not that guy. I don't like to celebrate birthdays. I don't like to celebrate Christmas or Easter or any of it. I don't have time for it. I don't have time to take a day off to do something stupid and silly. If I'm doing something stupid or silly, it's got to be something I want to do, not going to somebody's house to open a bunch of fucking presents that I don't even want to buy. I know that is the total Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah, because you certainly seem to like those presents you got that you showed me today.
I do. I very much did.
Good, didn't it?
It did, but at the same time, I'm also the same guy that has not been in a store I've been in a store one time in 11 years.
Right.
I don't like to shop. I hate being in stores. I don't like. I'll tell you what it is. And you've done this too, but you're nicer than me, so I know you play it differently than me.
Okay.
It's when you get a gift that sucks.
Okay.
When I get a gift that sucks, I am not good at pretending that it's something I want. I'm just like if I didn't want this thing, I'd be like, cool. And I'd set it down immediately. And, and to where they... You. Yeah, to where they just know that it's just a piece of shit that I don't want.
Right.
And it's so uncomfortable. I'm not good at faking anything. I'm just not good at faking anything.
Right.
So it's terrible. Oh, look. Socks. Okay. What's next? I'm always on to the next thing.
I hate faking shit too.
I do too. I hate it.
I mean, I'll fake that I know that my parents are Santa Claus just to keep the presents going, but that's
sure. But you'll play the game a little bit. You'll be like, man, I so appreciate that you bought this for me, and that's nice of you, and blah 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 blah, and hopefully my gift is as good as this for you. You'll play the game. Right. I'm just like, onward, right. What else you got, and it doesn't play well on holidays. So, and honestly, kind of, I probably shouldn't say this, but I will. My ex kind of beat birthdays out of me, quite honestly, because her birthday and mine, exact same day, which is weird. But literally day, month, and year, we were 22 hours different in age.
Okay.
It's very weird how that worked. But needless to say, I couldn't just blow off my birthday. Came time to be in the birthday. I couldn't just say I don't want to do anything today because it was also her birthday. So it had to turn into an event. Yeah, it had to be, well, we need to go to the fancy restaurant, or we need the gifts, and if you don't get me the flowers, you ruined my day. And, it was always that. And it was like, I just fucking hate this. So once she left, and the same with Christmas, like she always made a big, and this is, I'm not hammering her. I want to be clear that I'm not hammering her, because I know it's me that deserves the hammering here. So please, people, direct your hate at me on this. Little things like doing the Christmas tree.
Right.
Obviously, that's a family thing. Put the tree up, get with the kids. Everybody puts the ornaments on the tree, put the lights on the thing, blah, blah, blah. I couldn't be bothered with that shit. I didn't want to do it. I found the tree stupid, and I didn't want to do it. And so, therefore, I wasn't family oriented.
Right.
And she's right to be mad at me about that. I'm not trying to say she's not. I definitely get that certain things about unlike everybody else, it's like that gets divorced is like, my wife is a cunt. I hate her. Everything she did was bad and I was perfect. No, hers and my marriage broke up because I was 50% of the problem. And I was. It's why I won't ever get married again, because I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could do it the right way. I hear too many stories by too many friends that are fighting, and the things that they're fighting about are absolutely divorceable to me, and they're not big things. You know, they're things to me where I'd be like, get the fuck out. Yeah. And it's little things. It's not, well, she cheated. It's like, well, she expected me to cancel my plans because her family had an emergency. And I'll be like, fuck that. I'm not canceling my plans. I waited 6 months for these Metallica tickets. Fuck your dead father. You know, that's how I think in my head.
Right.
And I'm selfish. I'm selfish with my time. And I admit it. And that's why I can't do it. But that's why Christmas and holidays are just not for me. I think I said last week on the show, didn't I, that my favorite thing to do at Christmas is be left alone. Yeah. Which I'm getting my wish this year.
Be left alone and rant bah humbug every 7 seconds.
You know what? I think there's football games this year, I think. And I'm seriously thinking I've got a bottle of Gentleman Jack in my freezer. I'm thinking I'm gonna play a drinking game with myself. I'm gonna drink alone. Yeah.
Nobody else. Merry Christmas.
I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is every time there's either a first down or a play over 20 yards or something, I'm gonna drink a shot.
You know when Chris Akin drinks alone, he prefers to be by himself.
Yep. With my partner Jimmy Beam, and I'll drink alone. Yeah. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing, is just having a day with nobody to stop me, nobody to interfere in my day.
Drinking.
And just drink and be peaceful, be at peace with myself, and not annoy anybody, and not be annoyed by anybody.
You're saddened by your aspirations of Christmas Day, sir.
I know it's not the glamorous thing that everybody else is planning on doing, but
maybe something will change that later. For me, it's not. With 40, as soon as you hit 40s, like my expectations for what presents I was gonna get went way down. That's where like the amounts of money you're getting from mom and dad, decrease down to a small amount or whatever. It's like you just go to parties and you just bring a bottle of booze, or there's no more of that. Maybe if you're in a relationship, you'll give each other a present. But as far as Christmas being about my own personal gain, gift wise, my whole expectations of that went down in my 40s. So now in my 50s, I'm like surprised if I get anything at all. However, with that said, you also realize that if the average lifespan is 75, now we're finding out for men it's 72. You got 22. I got 20 Christmases left, man.
Huh?
Let's get on the fucking nog, bro. Let's get the real tree this time. You know what I mean?
Right.
We only have so many left. Let's set aside all our personal baggage and shit. You know what? I have 2 cats that are in this place, and we all share this domicile, if you will. And the tree was really awesome for them. They loved it. They love having that tree there. They're doing those zoomies around the house,
right?
They're excited, and they're smelling nature right in the beach condo west. You know what I mean? And I think it looks beautiful. I enjoyed sharing the Christmas spirit and showing pictures of the tree for people. The California Christmas, because in California Christmas is kind of suck because it doesn't seem like Christmas. You got to make it Christmas.
Yeah.
And Susan's the same way. She is a mom. She raised her kids with her husband, or that's passed on, Rob. And they always gave their kids a Christmas. They had their traditions and so forth. And so I want her to be happy as well. So with her injury, I picked up the slack. I hit up Costco. I got that tree. I went and she had her set of lights. I'm all, that's not enough goddamn lights. I'm going to I'm going to Walmart to get some more lights. And so I put up twice as many lights this year. And then you know what? I got some more LED lights, and I went out on that beach balcony and I put some LED lights out there too. And I didn't buy the small eggnog. I bought the big ass eggnog. Okay,
nice,
the big ass. I'm getting on the nog. And who knows what'll happen. We're gonna have Christmas songs. We're gonna watch the parade. We're gonna get.
Wow, you're all in.
I'm all in, dude. We'll get her son some gifts. I told you he's like a reincarnated guy. I think he died in the 50s.
Okay.
So like all I have to do is buy him stuff I think Richie Cunningham would like.
Nice.
Like, oh, Richie Cunningham would wear that, and then I give it to him. He's like, "Oh yes, nice." I already got online shopped. I don't like to go to stores either, dude. I'm with you, but you do know, Mr. Aiken, they have online shopping, right?
Yeah, but you spend even more time dicking around looking at stuff.
Maybe. Susie, we have it down to where I just go, make your list, literally give it to me, and your wish is my command. Whatever you send me, it's ordered, baby.
Do you still wrap it?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I can't.
Maybe. I don't know. No, not birthday shit. Christmas shit, yes. Christmas shit, I will wrap. Not birthday stuff so much. Yeah. I might just that sometimes that comes in the mail early, and she's like, "Can I have it now?" And I go, "Yeah, you can have it now."
Any gift wrapping I do is in the form of Amazon boxes. Here,
right? Yeah. There was. I've got her some extra stuff that she didn't ask for, some additional things. But yeah, stuff will be starting to show up coming this week, and I'm gonna make it the best Christmas I could possibly do. I'm gonna cook my little ass off.
There you go, nice. And then you got your gig on the 29th. What about New Year's? You got a plan for New Year's night, or are you?
No. I mean, and maybe that's kind of awesome. My girl has a broke leg, because then we don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah,
because I tell you, drinkers like to go out on those drinking.
Yeah, it's amateur night.
Yeah. No, I don't need to do that. I would rather watch your balls drop. I want to watch your balls drop in New York. Yeah. I'm curious, especially out there. Do you stay up till the ball drops, even though it's already dropped like 3 hours earlier? No, we watched the first ball drop.
Do they show it? They show it at 9 o'clock out there?
Yeah, you can watch that. It's the East Coast feed.
Okay. I didn't know that they did that. When I lived out there was 35 years ago, but back then it was all delayed, and it was so dumb. It was like 2:40, 2:55 or whatever, and they're like showing New York. And they're like, "Hey, the ball in 5 minutes." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here with this nonsense." Everybody that was there is already asleep.
Right. Luckily, time doesn't really work like that. Time is a made up fucking thing anyway. You know what I mean?
It is.
But it's like if somehow you were able to get the show in California or bet on a sporting game you already knew 3 hours before.
Right.
Obviously, it's silly. It doesn't work that way. It's like, boom, it's on at 9 Pacific, 12 Eastern. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Put it on. Everyone's watching at the same time, whatever time that may fucking be.
Exactly. Well, it sounds like you got some good plans for the holidays, dude. I have literally none, and that is the good plan for me. That is a good plan, believe it or not. But yeah, and I think that's going to wrap it up for us for the year, dude. We'll be back whatever day the first Monday is in January. I think. Whatever that day is, we'll be back. But 2 weeks off, which maybe you don't need as much as I do, but I need it. I have been in front of the camera entirely too much these last 6 months with Seth's show and this show and CMS and blah, blah, blah. I need a break. I need a minute. But we will definitely be back.
I would like to say,
go ahead. Please.
I would like to address our fans. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you all, and I hope you have the merriest of Christmases, everybody. I really do. Make the most out of it, man. We only have so many left.
That's right.
Put all your bullshit aside, man. Put a smile. Get on the nog. Get on the nog and make it happen. All right.
2 shots of nog. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. You like the eggnog, huh?
But you got to put the brandy in it, buddy.
Yeah, I get that, but I just don't like it's too sweet for me. Sugar Smack must love the nog.
I'm sure he does, buddy. Nog with psilocybin.
Well, yeah, and obviously, I know I talk a whole lot about fucking being anti everything, but I very much appreciate everybody who watches this show or any of my shows, but specifically this show because this was the risk one. The other one isn't mine. The Seth show is Seth's. But and CMS is kind of, it's so established that it is what it is. This show was definitely the I don't want to say a risk, because it wasn't a risk. It's just me and you getting together to have some fun. But it's different, and I very much appreciate how popular this thing has gotten in a very, I still say, a small amount of time. Mm-hmm. So thank you to everybody that watches it and appreciates it, and we appreciate you guys probably more than you know. And and go out there and have a good holiday, whatever that means to you. Obviously, Eric and mine are different. Yours are probably different. So whatever that means to have a good holiday season, go do it, and don't get bogged down in the bullshit. How's that?
Yep. And Happy New Year.
Yeah, and Happy New Year too. We come back
bitches.
Come back in 2024. Hopefully not the last year of existence, but that's a whole downer topic for another day. All right, so let's get the fuck out of here. For Chris Akin Presents, I am Chris Akin.
And I'm Eric Ferentinos.
And we will see you in 2024. See ya!